Hey everybody, Brad here on Nelson Ranch Farm. Another one of those mornings. Hey, so the bad weather is stuck with us. We weren't expecting anything. It's a joke to some of y'all up north, but we got a little snow dusting on and everything this morning that we weren't expecting. But anyway, one of my, I'll call him neighbors, one of my less than 2.5 miles away called me for 5 firewood bundles. I told him everything's soaking wet. If you saw the last video, I had some of the firewood covered up, but I didn't have any more covered up. And so I went up, I took some moisture meter readings from the inside. He said he doesn't have to use it for a few days, so he's good with it. So I'm gonna bundle some 5 bundles from a neighbor down here and take it to him. But, so I went and checked the wood pile over there. It's one of the ones being Stella stacked. It was a dead standing cherry, so it is dry. But then I got stuck in the field. So I didn't get the camera out for the extraction, but old Greenie got out. She did great. We stumbled and bumbled, but we got out. We thought we were going to get in the barbed wire fence, but we got right out of it. So good job, Greenie. Let's do some bundles. All right, spoiler alert. I'm pretty obviously not going to make him pay for these until he tries them and see if they burn. So I wouldn't charge somebody. Like, these are real wet on the edges. Some of these are not wet in the middle here because they've been under down a little bit, but we'll make sure they burn. It's all cherry. I love it. It's got a few mushrooms, which I don't love, but that's what we got right now. I showed him a picture. So I sent him that picture that I showed you all already, and he was happy with it. So he said, good deal. But we'll just make sure they burn before I ever charge them for him. Gas company's coming up. I don't know if they went up to my house or not. I bet you they're busy. It's cold. Cold for here. All right, 1 bundle. Make it like a puzzle. Kind of put the odd pieces down at the bottom. That'll sometimes help. These cherry trees have been dead for at least 2 years. They were standing down in the horse pen. It used to be called the bull pen, where we kept our bulls up, but transformed into a horse pen. And these trees were leaning over dead for the last 2 years. We cut them down 6 or 8 months ago. Of course, they've been dry for a while. I give him 4 wraps, but I bet he takes them apart as soon as we get there, or as soon as I leave or something, so we can start drying these out. I'm not sure what his plans are for them. Maybe I'll find out. Alright, let's get a little kindling in there. At least 1 more. Maybe 2 more. I do it like alright. Pretty good. Hey, really quick, I've talked to 2 firewood guys today in the firewood community. KNL Firewood, Mike, you guys all know him, of course. He called and we just chatted about a couple of, he wanted to bounce a couple things off of me and I bounced a couple things off him. It was a great conversation. And then I'm in contact with Steve Preston. If you all don't know him, he's just starting out. He's got him a Harbor Freight wood splitter like ours, and he lives in a cul-de-sac, I think, right now, so he's having a hard time splitting all night like he wants to do, but he's gonna get that Harbor Freight thing going. And so we've been in contact today, and it's awesome. So if y'all have not checked out Steve Preston, right now he's cutting a lot of wood up in Oregon. And then when he gets time, he's gonna split this thing. He's having truck problems. He can't get the boat moved to get to the splitter and the splitting area. So follow his adventures, Steve Preston. I love cherry, and it goes good into this bundler. I know oak and stuff does too, but gosh, I like it. A few little pieces that'll fill this one out. I think that's how we can do. Pretty good. I think that one will go. Tightest. I'll take it. Last bundle. See how she goes. Nice. Got you, buddy. Can you get in there? All right. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you so much. One, three. All right, 5 bundles. Cherry, wet outsides. Weird. Thank y'all for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to Nelson Ridge Farm. Thank y'all. Hey, that wood delivery went great. Being upfront with the customer, just like all of y'all have said in the comments, as long as the customer knows exactly what's happening, they can make their own decisions and then they're happy with them, no matter how it goes. So I tried to leave them there without taking any money. Of course, as a fellow Tennessean, he wouldn't accept that. In fact, he overpaid, so we got a good tip out of that deal. I left him my number and make sure that if something doesn't go right, I can bring him some other wood. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all. I had 2 pickup truck loads of firewood delivered. A lot of this is cherry. Some of you watched my New Year's Eve video, and the same gentleman he got a hold of a splitter. So this is a much better split, still a little bit big, but lots of cherry, oak in there. And then the other load was a little bit less desirable, so I put it on the other pile to be stacked and for bundles and stuff later. But I'm gonna try to split this down maybe one more time, and then it'll go right in the woodshed. Awesome. Glad I got a hold of him, and now he knows where I live. He might just bring some. He doesn't have a real good way to split. He's borrowing that splitter. He might bring some rounds out here and split, and I get a discount. We'll see.